Do you like travel? Do you like products that make you healthy and feel good? Well, did you know there's a website out there that you can actually join and just pay $59 a month and all your dreams will come true? It's called NeoLife. It's a company that seems to think it's wise to keep branding themselves. They actually started up as TranzactCard, which I believe is some sort of credit card that maybe you could use your crypto, use the card, and it was endorsed by Visa. But then Visa found out about it and said, no, guys, we're not endorsing your crap. And all of a sudden, the Visa logo disappeared off TranzactCard. Then people tried to shut it down, and then they rebranded themselves. So no one know who they are. Same people, same radio, same carnival, and they called themselves FinMore. And then that didn't last long. So now they've rebranded themselves once again, called Nelo Life. And if you go onto Behind MLM, you can read about all the name changes and everything. So why does this company exist? Do they really have the answer to your travel and your health needs with their website? I have actually produced a blog about this. And if you flip onto the screen with me, you will see it's Nelo Life. And yes, there's a famous $59 a month all-you-can-eat supplements and all-you-can-eat travel. We have got a couple of recordings and hopefully I'll remember to play them, but we might just play the recordings now because I'll probably forget. And I've on the wrong page straight away. So let's just see if I can bring up the recordings. And what have I been doing wrong here? I haven't been on live streaming for a while. So I just want you to listen to this. And this is the mentality of some people who are involved in these opportunities who are just worried about getting the money from when they sign up their friends and family, because all of these Ponzi schemes and scams, and this is the one we're talking about here, are designed to claim they have some sort of product. This particular one claims that they have a shop and you can buy these supplements, but they're not their own supplements. They don't produce them. They're all white labeled supplements. A white label supplement is something that you get from some other supplier and you slap your own sticker on it and then call it your own. It's a dirty trick. Now, there's a company out there called Big Travel Pro, and they provide travel services at a discounted rate. This company is claiming that they are providing those travel services, but they're not. In fact, they're actually just white labeling those as well. And if you go into the code of the website, you can actually see the affiliate link where if you sign up for your travel, they will get a cut, I believe. Could be wrong on some of the clarifications, but basically they don't have anything. But what they do have is a membership, and you can join this membership if you really, really want to. And there's other interesting factors about this company, which I must admit I'm quite pleased they've done. They've actually put their address and they have their email on the website, which is really unusual. I haven't emailed it and I don't know if it works, but I did get a bit curious, so I did check them out on Google Earth. And this is theoretically the building that they're operating out of. And if we're clever enough, we can actually zoom up on the sign and see what they're into previously. But at the moment, I couldn't really figure out whether this is recent and whether this information that we're looking at is actually anything to do with existing companies, because they've rebranded themselves so many times. Who knows whether this is actually the real building that they work out of, and if it's anything like any of the other scams that we highlight and suggest, there's no proof that this is actually anyone special. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go look up some stuff on Behind MLM. In the meantime, I'm going to play just a short recording from a lady who was rung up by Bob. And I must admit, when I first met Bob, it was to do with TranzactCard. He first come onto the scene as Tugman, but that's a different story and a different day. And he was telling me I should do a video on TranzactCard. I didn't really know much about it, except I did see a couple of old guys talking about how good their card is going to be and how everyone should have it. But there was nothing actually happening. It was all going to happen in the future. And of course, it never did happen. They just rebranded themselves. And then they started producing another card, and that was going to happen, and that never happened. And then they rebranded themselves. And now they're called NeoLife. And they're telling everyone that, you know, it's just the best thing since sliced cheese. But I want to, maybe you want to play with the poll that I've got in the chat room, but what are they going to rebrand themselves to next time? And all good, successful companies like Apple, IBM, Microsoft, they rebrand themselves all the time because that's good business practice, isn't it? And I'm being totally sarcastic here. Anyway, let's have a quick listen to this, and I'm going to see if I can find some articles on behind MLM. Good afternoon, evening. Susie, nice to have you in the chat room. I haven't been live for a whole week. I did just upload a video about 2 hours ago, a historical one of Sharvis lying about how we swum into the server room to save the server. So I put that one back online. But a lot of you people have been busy working, doing my drop shipping stuff, which is, I've had a good week this week. And I thought I'd just jump in line Saturday morning, 11:45 New Zealand time, and have a listen. So have a listen to Bob doing what he does, NeoLife.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you're in NeoLife?
I am.
Do you use it for the travel discount?
Who's this, please?
This is Bob
Bob.
Swanson.
Are you in Nelo Life?
Well, I had a question. Who is Big Travel Pro?
I don't know if there is a travel pro.
Well, when you go through the travel portal, it links to a company called Big Travel Pro. So all the discounts, I can just go to pro.com. It gives me the same pricing as NeoLife.
Oh, okay.
So why would I want to pay the $59.99 then?
I don't know the answer to
Okay,
that.
so what I'm going to do...
And the same with the supplements. You could just go directly to the supplement company and buy it direct.
what am I doing here, guys?
Okay.
So what product do we actually have then? If all these are third-party products, not even our products. Is there a product I'm missing? Because we don't, the travel's not ours. The supplements aren't ours.
It's a membership where everybody gathers together and we're able to get what we need to do and get in one place instead of going to lots of different places.
It'd be only two other links, the supplement and the travel link.
Yeah, well, I am not the person to talk to. If you wish to talk to somebody about it, you need to talk to one of the owners of, and their names are listed.
Do you know that they were in TranzactCard? These three gentlemen.
You know, I'm done talking to you. Thank you.
You know all the affiliates are about to be canceled, right?
Yeah, sorry about the crackly stuff there. We've got another wee video recording as well, and I might just play that one off air. I've opened up too many windows while we've been listening to that, thinking I'd be okay, but hopefully I'll be able to get myself a new computer in the next few weeks. That's a different story for a different day, but those listening will know what I mean. Okay, so and there's a 25-second one. I'm just going to see if I can bring this back. So what Bob's done, and this is not abnormal, he's rung up somebody in NeoLife, and he's basically said to them, you know, tell me more about it. They get very sheepish. They don't even know how to answer the questions. They don't seem to care that the fact that the travel side of it is actually just a portal from another company. They don't care that the products that they claim they're selling in their shop are actually produced by other companies. And it just gets ridiculous with all this sort of stuff. So you do have to wonder. Now, the lady that I was chatting to in the WhatsApp group yesterday, who actually managed to get my WhatsApp account banned. We're going to ring her today because she was just reported me and they just shut you down, and within 6 hours you have your account back. But I just think it's funny that these people do. But I did find this lady who was rampant in the WhatsApp group, telling everyone they needed to buy a ticket to get on a bus to go to an event. And all she could do is gaslight me and ask me if I've got my ticket. And then I started questioning her about some stuff I found on the internet. She said, don't read it. And I'm going, why wouldn't I read it? And she's going, no, don't read that stuff. Don't just ignore all the bad stuff and all the haters and all the people that are running the scam. Because even today, I've been accused twice of being a scammer with my correspondence, because people think that I'm running a scam. And I'm thinking, well, what scam am I running? Buy me a cup of coffee would be nice, actually, while I'm thinking about it. Maybe that's the scam. Have you seen my new little wee cup of coffee there? Isn't it nice? I like coffee, and I've got a new thing called coffee overload. Watch this. Look at that. Coffee's going off the screen. Isn't that exciting? But if you want to support me in what I do, feel free to buy me a cup of coffee. But that's as good as I am at being a scammer, as asking you to buy me a cup of coffee to support the work I've done, which is just ridiculous. But I did go through this lady, and I will talk about her in my blog. But this lady here was the lady that contacted me. And on my blog, I actually have her phone number, so you can actually call her. But you can see the typical scammer will have their link. And notice that number at the end? Well, that's what you call an affiliate link. And if I click on that link, it will take me off to their page, and it will track that she's referred me. And when you get referrals, they pay out those pretty promptly because they want to keep people referring. So this is a different screen, and I've actually never been to this. Now, I watched this video, and then once you watch this video, they give you a link, and this video is quite cunning. Let's see if we can just watch it, because along the way, it comes and it basically has this lady, which I suppose I can play. I just don't like the music.
I'm Natalie, a busy mom.
So listen to Natalie, and she's a busy mum like you, because you're her target audience, and she's going to have a poorly recorded sound video, and she's going to tell you how wonderful this opportunity is for you.
Mom of 3 daughters, a wife, and a successful business.
She's got 3 daughters, she's a wife, and she's got a successful business, and this is the perfect opportunity that she's fallen into, and she wants to introduce you into it.
Our schedule's crazy, doing all of the things.
She's a busy mum living in a beautiful house. But if you watch this video, which I'm not going to do because it's got background music
How
on it.
often do you and your family, do you currently buy any?
So you're forced to answer. Shut up.
Join a
So see those boxes that popped up? They're forcing me. They're putting me in a category, and then when you get to the very end, for $59 a month, they want your money. And I'm going to see
contracts or time commitments.
Okay, so now it should have taken me to other shit. But anyway, you finish up getting through all this, and I did it, and then I got a link to watch another video. It just goes on. Queen of Karma, lovely to see you here, lovely to see you here. Nice, nice, nice. So anyway, so I got past all that. But then I got this lady, and I started researching her. Now, this lady has had her X account removed. So that normally tells you that she's either promoting too many Ponzi schemes and broken the terms and conditions of X, or maybe she is a scam fighter like me, and X decides to shut down your account because they think that you've been reported too many times by the scammers. I don't know, but I'm going to go with the first version. The next one is I found this lady had actually lost her YouTube channel or renamed her YouTube channel. I'm going to go lost her YouTube channel and set up a new YouTube channel. And now here she is. And if I went through here with ChatGPT, and I basically copied all the names of all the videos and put it into ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT to find me anything to do with, illegal Ponzi schemes and scams that she's run. And I couldn't really find anything, but it did pick up on all the terminology she uses. Like, she's got Forex trading here. She's telling people they spend $7 a day, they're going to get this, they're going to get that, and all sort of the crap that you normally get. So this lady that was trying to get me on a bus to go to a seminar, which I'll show you in a minute, is actually a digital content income. What is digital content income? Financial freedom brings peace. Because this is what they all sell. All these dirty, disgusting, multi-level marketing vultures are predators going after you to get you to sign up for something they don't give a fuck about. and then they want to get that commission money from you so that they can line their pockets, because that's all they care about. They don't care about you whatsoever. So that's her YouTube channel. And remember, I'm here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. And this is her Pinterest account. Now, if you go to her website address, it doesn't work. And if I went into the archive.org and tried to find a version that did work, it never works. So she's a washed up scammer who's unsuccessful and can't even maintain a website. But she does have a domain name. And if you go on that domain name, you'll see that it doesn't even have a secure certificate. And it comes up with an error, and then it tells you nothing's happening. So she's put her domain name everywhere and now got a 404 error. So she's a washed up scammer, but she's selling you a passive income opportunity. So you have to ask the question, if she's so convinced that if you sign up for a program that she's promoting, why isn't she able to have a nice website set up promoting her, eh? So as I said, I didn't really know too much about NeoLife, and I did contact Julie Anderson, and I've sent her an email saying, feel free to jump on the show if you like. I'd love to see her here because I know this is her baby. And also I think Queen of Karma's also been doing some stuff on this. I haven't really covered it because I got bamboozled with all the name changes and all that sort of stuff. But as I just did, this is their location that they believe they operate out of. It's on their website. And this is Julie Anderson's, and you can see here she's done quite a few videos on FinMore, and then it's rebranded from, what do we call that thing, TranzactCard. And every scam that I've been going after is producing a credit card. And it's absolutely just disgusting what they're trying to do. And I would never let anyone have my KYC details who's associated with these credit cards, and, claims that they are associated with Visa. And then you go there and see their logo. I mean, their logo, this is their card to date. And if you go through here, you'll find that the other card had Visa slapped all over it. I mean, Visa must be just doing lawsuits left, right, and center. But I don't think you need me to find that to prove that. But there will be a video thumbnail somewhere along the line with TranzactCard. So do check out Julie Anderson's videos if you are on the fence about this. But you'll probably think that she's a scammer, and you'll probably think that she's got nothing better to do with her time than try to generate traffic to her YouTube channel so she can live on the clicks that she gets, because that's what people say about me all the time. But these people, like Julie, she used to actually be a promoter of multi-level marketing. And then she got sick of it, and she realized that she's never going to make the money they claim you're going to do. And now she's going at them hammer and tong, as they say, and she's fully exposing these companies the same as me. And same with Queen of Karma, who's in the chat room at the moment. Please do post your YouTube channel link in my chat box so people can click and join and support. And we don't do it for the money because there's no money in this. If we get rich and famous, I probably won't tell you that I become a millionaire, but there will be signs. I pinched that from somebody else, but I do love that quote. So check out other people's YouTube channels if you seriously think that this company that I'm going to push this we play on, and this is one of their promotional videos of an event that's coming up on the 6th of March. So in 5 days' time, I can't even say it right, can I? Nelo Life is going to run an event. Oh, here we go. And I was theoretically getting groomed by the lady to founder, all affiliates in audience receive $5,000 in ranking volume. So $5,000 in ranking volume to me says that you're just going to get some sort of artificial and simulated figure on the back end of some back end office and not actually get $5,000 worth of nothing. It's like a credit with your bank, but you can never take the money out of the bank. Going by all the other scams, I don't believe anyone makes any money out of this except for the commissions they pay when you refer somebody into something that doesn't exist. That's what I'm saying. So that was the advert that I got from Bob today of them enticing us to go to their event on the 6th. So as I said, this lady here has encouraged me to go. And then when I started asking questions, she reported me on WhatsApp and had me banned and removed me from the public group simply because I was asking questions about people who would have a bad experience with it. Instead of answering those questions, she decides to kick me out. So this lady, I'm here to name and shame this lady because she looks like she's just doing what she thinks is business 101, and it's not. She's a dirty, disgusting, bottom feeder scammer, and she needs to be stopped. And I also went to all the links here that you see, and you can see that I found all her links, and as I said, her website doesn't go, her Twitter account's been banned, and she's just after that commission, because that number 1521 at the end of there is all about financial freedom guide, master trader, entrepreneur. You're not an entrepreneur, you're a scammer. If you wouldn't know what an entrepreneur was, a bit you're on the arse, lady. You're just a dirty, disgusting, bottom feeder scammer. I think I've made my point. I just can't stand these type of people. So we watched the video. We showed you this. We've also got a profile on, I can't even say anyone's name properly these days. Nothing normal there, though.
Janice B. Minaya. Us.
So Janice B. Minaya, whatever her name is. And I've got all her social media and everything all listed down here, and her phone number as well. So if you've been scammed by this lady and you would like to know where she lives, or her contact details, or you're a private investigator and you're researching her and you want to follow up leads, you contact me, because I've got a database and I can just click a little button here and share this page with you. And if we click on here, I want to know if she's been associated with any other scams like NeoLife, because I want to do things about it. And if you don't know who I am and what I do, this is my database, and my database is pretty full on, to be honest. It's like a database on steroids. If we go into the Ponzi scheme and scam area, there's currently over 115 different Ponzi schemes and scams that we are actively pursuing and gathering information on a daily basis. The other thing that's really good for you to know is we go after people. So I think, from my calculations in my head, I now have over 400 people, and these are all individuals who are running and promoting Ponzi schemes and scams. If I go into the Americas, I've got 74 Americans in here, and you can see I've just added the lady today. She's the second one down on the list, but all of these people are other scammers who I've seen running Zoom meetings and promoting multi-level marketing scams. So that's what we're doing here. So if you want to help me out, you can literally go to dehek.com, and this is my website. And on the website, you can even jump into the studio now and defend yourself if you want. By holding your mouse over the Contact Us button, it will drop down a bar, if it works once it's loaded, and it says enter the studio. But in here, you can also go to the Contact Us page, and you fill out the Contact Us page, put your name, your email address, your username, your WhatsApps, and all that sort of carry on. If you've been lost money in a Ponzi scheme or a scam, give me the name of the scam. Tell us the name of your sponsor, any details, phone numbers, the whole 9 yards, how much money you invested and what date. Even if you know the crypto address that you put the money into that you're never going to see your money to again, let us know. I get some really cool information on my desk just about on a daily basis. I woke up at 7:45 this morning with a guy, and he talked to me on the phone. He said, I am a criminal. I am currently pending trial, and I have been a naughty boy, and I want to spill the beans and tell you all about it. Now, that's the sort of phone calls I get woken up with in the morning. And I said, so I talked for about 40 minutes to this guy, and he wants to share his story. I'm not going to tell you anything about it, but that's the type of information I get. I will use his information that he gives me. He's going to whistle blow on all the people that are associated with a scam. When I've got people abusing me at the moment, telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about, I've got somebody at the top of the scam ringing me up, telling me they are a criminal and they want to do something about it, and they want to tell me everything about it and who's behind it all. So don't sit here and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, because these people I'm researching are actually admitting they are criminals. They know what they are doing. Anyway, so that's my website. Go there, report scams, let me know. There's email addresses, there's social media. Don't say you don't know how to find me on the internet. I'm everywhere. I'm one of those people who actually are putting their face on the camera. My name's Danny de Hek. I live in Christchurch, New Zealand. I go after some of the biggest scammers in the world, and I'm fearless. Some people might say it's stupid, but I want to stop. I want to make a difference. And I just found out from Bloomberg TV that in 10 days' time, will be a video on the internet featuring myself and another scammer I've been going after. And that's finished, done and dusted, and they're just waiting to release it. And that's going to be really exciting. So we are making a difference. Now, the first time I did actually hear, not the first time, but a time I heard about, we've got Troy actually promoting NeoLife in a video. So I have done a video on this, but I haven't really covered it as much as I probably wanted to today. But these people are disgusting individuals. And that particular video, which I'll just, if you want to bookmark it and watch that, but I think you've got it. But some of these big scammers, and you might not think it's a big deal that this guy's promoting NeoLife, but this guy was promoting Hyperverse, Hypertech, probably even Cash FX. And he used to work with David Chandler and Marcus. And they used to have this thing called the Satoshi Show. And they basically told everyone that lost money in Hyperverse that they have a meeting where everyone could benefit from going along to. And they told me that, well, I heard there was 5,000 people in the Zoom meeting. I don't know how that was possible. But anyway, that's what I heard. And when they got in there, they dropped all the Novatech FX people in there and told people that they need to diversify. So these guys are the worst of the worst. This guy reckons that he doesn't get out of bed for any scam that doesn't make him $30,000 a month. The bullshit lies and the poos and wees that they just squirt out their ass is just disgusting. But this guy here obviously has been showing us how good NeoLife is, and that's disgusting. So I just wanted to prove that I had actually done something. So if you want to follow the background of this, April the 13th, 2024, there's numerous articles. This is the guy, I've actually watched Richard Smith talk about how good his card is, and they're just disgusting. They're just disgusting. These guys are just disgusting. It's disgusting that they can continue. But that's one article. Now, Oz doesn't normally go to town on articles, but he has with this particular company. So if you can support Oz in any which way or form, by all means, make sure you do. When you go to his website, there's a box that pops up and you can sign up for a monthly subscription if you want. He'd be grateful. But these are the products. And if you go through here, because this video is actually about telling you, is this NeoLife a scam or not? If I was to hand you a glass of water and you were dying of thirst, and I just said, oh, here's your glass of water, and you went, oh, cool, here's my financial freedom, and you went, thank you so much, and then I said, oh, by the way, there's just 1% arsenic in it. Are you still going to drink it? And so why do we need to look at these scams and think I need a rock solid evidence that this is a scam? Well, here's a company that's dedicated their whole website to exposing scams, and when I read this, I don't think I'm stupid. It makes a lot of practical sense. And you really got to think about, at what point do you realize not to drink the water? What point do you not give your $59 away on a hope or a prayer that these guys are going to lead you to financial freedom? But anyway, so you can see I'm just shutting these windows down as we go so we can get through them. And then we're going to get on to reading my blog. So, you've got every Tom, Dick, and Harry. There's the card. See, this is the one I was trying to find before. It's got Visa on it. We've just had another company called LiquidPay, Shavis Anwar. He was launching a credit card called 9Pay. Bloomberg Business Week interviewed him in Dubai, and then he told everyone that was releasing this card called 9Pay. So now they went to Visa and said, do you know anything about 9Pay? And they said, normally we don't talk about things because of confidentiality and the like. We have no idea who Shavis Anwar is, and we have no idea about his credit card, and we're definitely not endorsing it. You know what happened? The very next week, he rebranded the company to LiquidPay, just like that. And this is the website that we've set up called LiquidPay, without the I at the start, liquidpay.com. Now, this is getting a denial server attack at the moment because these guys don't want this website to be found by people who are signing up for a fake credit card. So now we've got this here, and we've got a whole website dedicated to exposing this scam. And you can see how long it takes to load. And here is Shavis Anwar, a guy that's claiming that his credit card is backed by Visa, with a statement from Visa saying Visa said in a statement has no relationship with 9Pay, Vera. So they don't normally talk about this in public. And basically, Business Week found out that he's a fraud. Now, what do you think that guy would do? So he's just rebranded himself and carrying on as normal. So that's exactly what TranzactCard have done. Now, can TranzactCard and FinMore and NeoLife, can they definitively say they're not the same company. They're the same company. So every fraudulent, dirty deed, can you imagine me starting up a company and telling you guys I'm going to produce a credit card, and then the credit card has no association with Visa, but I tell you it did? Why would you trust anything I say from that point forward? But that's not the only things that we're going to find out about. But as you can see, Behind MLM's had a field day reporting these people because they're easy, low-hanging fruit information that these guys have produced. And they've gone through their websites and they're basically, everything you could think of to expose these guys is right there in front of you. So this is NeoLife's Vimeo account. And if you want to sit here and listen to all the propaganda videos, you'll probably notice that they're in different languages now, because they go after low-hanging fruit countries. They go after the third world countries because they've exhausted the US and the UK. They have all these stupid videos showing you tropical places that you can go travel, and it's all on a white label travel card, which is you can go straight to Big Travel Pro and get the same deals without having to pay $59 a month. So straight away, we're saving you $59 a month. But if they didn't have the $59 a month, then they wouldn't be able to have multi-level marketers promoting their crap product, you see. And look at this here. So this is a white label product, not their own. They don't manufacture this rubbish. It takes years for them to come up. And they're selling supplements, for God's sake. I mean, what type of company would grab other people's products and stick their labels on it? And I've even heard that they've still got the products with FinMore labels on it. And everyone's deliriously happy who uses a fake credit card to buy fake products at a reduced rate that aren't even theirs. And this is this, was it the founders' inaugural celebration? Celebration of what? So go along to that event and cause disruption, but don't get involved in this company. Don't give these companies any money. It's just ridiculous. Alrighty, so now we're going to get into the good stuff. We're going to get into my blog that I've actually had written. Customer only, light shopper, $10 a month. Oh, they'll scream money out of you. Well, let's just have a quick look at their shop where we've got their website open, and let's see what really is really, really cool. Supplements, enroll as a lifetime shopper. Elevate your lifestyle. Exclusive members only pricing. I think they're going for a membership rather than trying to help you with your health problems. Your passport to premium products. Enroll as so the whole page here is all about you signing up for a membership. So where's the friggin' products then? Because I remember they enroll. So how do you get to buy the products? I'm going to click on the product. If it's a shop, why can't you just, hey, Steve. Yeah. This is stupid. Here I am clicking on the product and nothing's happening. So the only way I'm going to go forward is to buy a light. So I have to spend $10 before I even get to buy a product. Absolutely crazy. I'll show you a real shop. We just finished a shop last night and it's called stalkers.co.nz. And I set up drop shipping websites for people and I teach them how to manage them. So we've just finished this one here and it's a hunting website selling supplies to hunters. All the images are beautiful. You don't need to, so we've got storage, lighting, knives, accessories, gun gear, and we're selling camouflage bags, sights for rifles. This is what a real shop's like. And if you want to, you can click add to cart and now you can go to the checkout. You don't have to sign up for some membership loyalty card and pay them $10 a month, $120 a year. And there you go. No delivery. Delivery's not working, honey. Return to store. Yeah, so that's obviously not quite finished. But anyway, but you get the ideas. You don't need to get into crazy. But anyway, I've done a blog about it, and I'm also embedding the video that we're doing right now in the blog. So let's have a listen to the start of my blog, and let's get through this quick, eh?
Nelo Life exposed. The scam artists behind the MLM Ponzi scheme that keeps changing names. Danny de Hek. Nelo Life is the latest incarnation of a string of failed MLM scams, previously known as TranzactCard and FinMore. This company has a history of name changes, deceptive promises, and misleading recruitment tactics designed to siphon money from unsuspecting investors. Under the guise of selling travel discounts and wellness products, Nelo Life primarily operates as a recruitment-driven pyramid scheme that preys on mums and dads looking for financial security. Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, is someone who exposes Ponzi schemes and fraudulent MLMs. I have been tracking Nelo Life and its network of scammers. My mission is to prevent people from falling victim to these bottom-feeding fraudsters who thrive on deception.
Yeah. So these stores are set up literally just to get the commission. They don't care about the products. They don't care about your travel bonuses. They just want you to sign up so they get a commission. And when you go to sign up, which I was going to show you and I forgot that at the time, you need to have an affiliate ID to get through the system. So it's absolutely ridiculous. That's a good looking guy. Alrighty, so let's have a look at the revolving door of deception, TranzactCard, FinMore, and NeoLife. Let's have a listen. Now, I'm actually going to open up these sites while we're doing this, so it might be a bit crackly, but let's see if we can get through without too many cracks. Let's have a listen.
TranzactCard. Originally pitched as a revolutionary financial product, TranzactCard promised wealth-building opportunities but fell apart due to regulatory issues and outright lies about banking partnerships. FinMore. A quick rebranding attempt that continued to deceive investors. It collapsed just as fast, proving it was nothing more than a cash grab. Nelo Life, the latest iteration of this scam, created to escape the bad press associated with its previous versions. This rebrand is nothing more than an effort to siphon off what remains of FinMore's and TranzactCard's member base.
Yeah, so what I did do is the first one was TranzactCard. So I've gone to behind MLM. No, I haven't. I've gone to archive.org and I've brought up TranzactCard. And this is going back. So they started doing their stuff in March 2023-ish. And we heard you. Exciting news. Please excuse the enrollment interruption while we prepare to announce a complimentary style of products and services this coming week. So it sounds exciting. And look at this. This is all the brands that are theoretically Bed, Bath, and Beyond. So if you contact Bed, Bath, and Beyond, you want to know whether they had any association with TransactCard. You know, and all these brands, Apple, have some sort of association with TransactCard and Eat My whatever. I mean, this is why they pass off of these names and make statements that can't be verified. Best Buy, for God's sake. So these are all people, EZ-powered card brands. So I don't even know how they get away with this stuff. So as you can see here, Z card. This is not Zeke Rewards, is it? But you'll find that this isn't the first Ponzi scheme scams. They just rinse and repeat their client base and start up another one. So here's an app, and basically you've got a bank card, checking account, power save coming soon. Everything's coming soon in these scams. But there's your transit card. You can see it's probably a bit big on the screen, but you get the idea. And then the next one is, now we've rinsed and repeat, and we're called FinMore. Improve your financial well-being. With FinMore, you can experience improved financial well-being through more financial literacy, more financial growth, more rewards from current spending, and more opportunities for social impact. What the hell does that actually mean? So this is some of the terminologies that they go on and on and on and on about, and this is going to make you happy. So when you got your credit card that is fraudulent in your hand, if you ever get it, and you spend it, you're just going to be deliriously happy, and life's going to come together. There we go, 50 a year. Well, they must have put it up, plus $4.95 monthly for a subscription, I see. And then you've got $199 one time. Does not include 50 FinMore membership and all card subscriptions. I don't even know if that terminology is right. But anyway, I don't think I need to prove you. So they've gone from TransactCard, FinMore to NeoLife, and they still continue. Now, what about me naming and shaming these people? The scammers behind this. Now, I got no research except for Genius, whatever her name is, from yesterday, who's in the group. But let's listen to some of the things that these people get up to, who are these scammers, and see what we can learn from them.
Nick Sorensen, Eric Allen, Larry Lane, and Orkin Errett. These individuals are the co-founders of Nelo Life, and their past involvement in failed MLM speaks volumes. Errett's name was initially hidden from public view, A clear red flag. Janice Beemanaya aggressively promotes Nelo Life as a financial freedom opportunity while silencing any critics who ask legitimate questions. I was personally kicked out of a WhatsApp group for questioning the legitimacy of the company. Peter Rancy, a frontman for TranzactCard and FinMore, who shamelessly attempted to shift blame for their failures onto external factors like regulatory issues and social media unrest.
Larry Lane. Does that name ring a bell, Susie? She's in the chat room. I'll just put a message up
Richard
there.
Smith, the convicted fraudster who ran TranzactCard and FinMore, extracting millions from victims. Despite resigning, his influence is still present in Nelo Life's business structure.
Yeah, so he was that old guy I talked about. I remember watching a video of him. So it just goes on and on.
Randy Schroeder, an MLM veteran who had a public meltdown when TranzactCard was exposed as a scam. He deleted evidence of his involvement and quickly moved on to pushing Nelo Life.
Oh, they're all the same, aren't they?
Ed Zimbardi, a convicted felon and known financial fraudster. Zimbardi's involvement in Secure Admin Group, SAG, and the Nelo Life trading scam shows his continued efforts to defraud people through unregulated trading schemes.
So I'm thinking about starting up my own credit card and my own Ponzi scheme and scams, because I think it's about time I actually make some money out of my YouTube channel. So if I wanted to get a fake CEO, where do you find fake CEOs? I mean, because it'd be good to get one. And also, anyone that's good at selling stuff, I don't care if you sell your grandmother's rosary beads, but if you're good at selling stuff, please reach out to me, because it would be awesome to have you on my team. And if you've got a criminal record, then I know that you're pretty good, because it's really hard to stop these criminals. And if you have actually got big enough and successful enough, then I might as well, if you've got a criminal record, then show it to me, and then that will give you more clout, and I'll hire you and we can go scam the world together. Because it seems like everyone that's associated with these companies has a history as long as your arm about all the other Ponzi schemes and scams that they've been promoting in the past. So NeoLife's multi-level marketing strategy is a classic pyramid scheme. Let's listen to this.
$59 monthly membership fee. Members must pay a recurring fee, with earnings largely dependent on recruiting new victims rather than selling actual products.
Yeah, who cares about the products? Said that already. Made my point home on that one, I think.
Referral-driven model. Like all pyramid schemes, recruitment is the main way to make money. Once the recruitment slows, the entire system collapses, leaving most people with financial losses.
Yeah, no one really makes any money here, eh? Some people go, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I got $3,000 in the back end. And I go, in the back end of what? And they go, in the back end of the credit card thing. And I go, what credit card thing? How do you get the money out? Oh, they're going to open up the gates soon. They're going to open up the bridge. I was listening to a We Are All Satoshi meeting the other day, and they're telling us that they've got their own, what do they call it? Their own blockchain. And they've got their tokens is now worth $190. And it used to be worth $3, and now it's worth $190. But no one can get the money out of the platform. And then some lady pipes up and goes, oh, Bitcoin, when it started, was on its own network, and people couldn't get their money out of it, and we're just following the same path. And you sit there and go, oh my God, are you mental people? And they keep coming up with products that you have to use fresh USDT to purchase, to buy. You get a discount with the existing BTCC tokens that you have, but you can't take out the BTCC tokens. But would you believe, if you refer somebody into these Ponzi schemes and scams, the money, the referral fee goes into what they call their WAS back end, and they can take their money out. So they're paying the people that are referring, but all the products that these companies are selling, you can't get the wealth out of it that they claim that they have. It's in a closed network. So it's literally like playing a game of Monopoly. So the whole thing, and all these scams are hoping that they can claim they have a product like Amazon, Amway, and that's their golden ticket to say, we have a product. We can make out we've got a product, and here it is. And then, if you sign up, I get a commission, and the commissions they can take out in real time. It's absolutely crazy. With Hyperverse was the Ponzi scheme and scam that I sort of did my apprenticeship, and we added up that 52% of the money that people would pay for a membership actually went out paying the rewards to the multi-level marketing recruiters. And not only that, they were claiming that they could give people 3 times their return on their investment within 600 days. So you've only got 48% of the money left to turn that into 3 times the initial investment. So you effectively, in my calculations, have to work that money to get 6 times 10x, well, not 10x, but 6x, to even get the return back for the customer who's investing. And then you've got to do that multiple times to everyone who's stupid enough to put their money in it. What happened with that one? Well, they reckon $1.9 billion got lost. I reckon it was a $4 billion scam, but that's my 2 cents worth.
Unverified
Jason,
income
nice to see you here,
claims.
mate.
The company makes grand promises about financial freedom, yet provides no proof that the majority of its members earn sustainable income.
Unverified income claims. Yeah, anything they say that you're going to make. It's like we're watching a lady at the moment called Megan, and her sister is a twin called Regan. Mum really loved them too, Megan and Regan. And they're claiming that in their sales pitch, they've been telling people that if they listen to their advice, that they're going to help them earn $442,860 a month. Yes, just short of $500,000 a month. You just have to listen to Regan and Megan. And now they've got their 60,000 plus email list of people that have signed up, hoping that's true. They're claiming they've got 60,000 members. But then they started telling everyone they needed to pay $25 to be a member. And then we managed to shut down their payment gateways and the like, blah, blah, blah. And now we worked out that about 2,500 people probably have paid that money, and they've got $75,000. She's now using that money to do a roadshow. And if you go and look at my YouTube shorts, you can watch her on the road. It's the most comical thing you'd ever see. Here she is in a room with a paper flip board, writing on with an ink pen, telling people how she's a school teacher for 17 years and she's going to help people make $442,860 a month from her advice. Absolutely incredible. But they can't verify these income claims. And if you advertise on Facebook or anything like that, you can't say claims like that. You need to actually mention average earnings are, top achievers earn, and this is going by no one's earning $442,860 a month. It's just bullshit. But they make these claims that this is going to give you your financial freedom that you're seeking. It's like being in a religious cult and then telling everyone you're going to live on a paradise earth. That's what I was told when I grew up in a religious cult. And I believe that I'm working for this future that never will eventuate. It's crazy. Hey, look, Jason, thank you for coming into the chat room, and thank you for telling us what you've experienced, because a lot of people don't want to tell their bad experiences. So Jason's just coming here. His message is going across the top. He said, I've been scammed so many times chasing my dreams. And I hope that we can help you, because people sometimes message me and they go, have you got any opportunities that are good? And I go, oh, look, you're just making my job harder. There is no opportunities out there. Look, I've got a red flag on my desk, and often you'll see me waving it around. This is what it looks like. And this is everywhere. And it's really, really simple. And there's 3 red flags that I always look out for. If it involves crypto, that normally is a red flag for me. And the reason why is because crypto is out of control. Just the other day, I published a new blog, and it was talking, I think it was $40 million last year's, $40 billion was lost last year's into scams. And I'm not sure if that's worldwide or just in America, to be honest, but I wrote a whole blog about it with ChatGPT's help. And so if it involves crypto, it's a red flag. So anytime somebody says you can pay us into a bank account, that's better. Even though the banks are pretty tricky these days, the fact that you can pay money into a bank account, that's pretty cool. But the fact that these people go, oh no, you can pay with crypto, that's a red flag. No, I'm not against crypto. But crypto is a one-way street. Once you put your money in and you shake it all about, you've lost it for life. And the criminals use it because of that reason. So if somebody's asking you to invest and use crypto, it's a red flag. The second one is really, really complicated. And that is, do they have a referral system? Do they have an affiliate part to them? If I referred Johnny or my sister or my mum or my work colleague, do I get a commission? Is it got multi-level marketers, recruitment? Has it got some reward system? If you say yes to that, and why wouldn't we get that? Because if you are a business person like myself, and I'm going to invest $100 and I have to give away 10, 20, or 30% of that money and still make that investment work for people, then it's not sustainable. So the 99.9% of the time, it's just a Ponzi scheme. So if they're going to pay you a reward, if you refer somebody into it, it's a Ponzi scheme. Simple. And if it's got crypto and a reward, so it's a Ponzi scheme. And the other thing that's really simple, if they're offering you too good to be true, something that entices you, and they're putting urgency on you to sign up for something, it's too good to be true. Those three things, 100% a scam. And if their offices are based in the Maldives or, the Cayman Islands, whatever it is, these are all, they've got fake. How many fake CEOs do we need to show you guys? I mean, one that comes to mind is Aquamarine Club, promoted by Mike Johnson and Mike Lucas. And they were interviewing this guy who was a German-born Nigerian who was a B-grade actor. They were pledging that he was a high executive CEO of lots of money. We found his acting career on the internet. We had a photo of him dubbing somebody on a motorbike with a AK-47 through the hills of Nigeria, and once we exposed him, that Ponzi scheme fell over. It just goes on and on and on. So you've got to wake up. And there's lots, like I build drop shipping websites for people, and I teach them how to use it. I set up one the other day called straps.co.nz. All right. Now, straps.co.nz is a website where we buy the products from drop shipping people. This website is 3 months old. We sell watch straps, right? So these watch straps, and here's the watch straps. We've got quite a few different brands of watch straps. Now, I set this website up for somebody, and they paid, about $5,000, $6,000 for me to set it up for them and train them how to use it, how to find all the suppliers, how to add the products into their shop. And let's show you, because this is real time. And this is what business is all about. So I click on analytics, and hopefully we are. So since November, I think the first sale come in, I think from November. Where is it? Not there. Yeah, so it must be, it's broken it. Unfortunately, it's broken it into years, but I think it was November. So maybe 4 months old. They have, now I'm no kidding, they would have spent around about $600 so far on the running and purchasing the product. So they would have made $900 profit. Now, this website has just started. It's not even got traction yet. It will go. I've got another website, what I've done, and I sell remotes for televisions. And we set these up for people. And I'm not saying come and see me about it, but if you want to, you're more than welcome. But what I'm saying is setting up a business and having a product, you can make a living out of it. So I worked out the other day that I sell TV remotes, right? So in the last 365 days, I have sold $27,000 worth of TV remotes. And I worked out the other day that $16,000 of that was profit. And that's a side hustle. It's not a business, but if I keep building that up, it could turn into a business. And I see these companies telling people that you just got to give me your money and I will turn it into $442,860 a month for you. And they want $25 off you. It's only $25. And then we added up that of everyone that they had in their database. So let's go 60,000, because that's what they claim they've got, times 25 equals $1.5 million. And then they're claiming that they're going to give $500,000 back to the people that refer them, because every time you sign up for a $25 membership, they're going to pay $10 to the person that referred you into it. And then they give you a advertising marketing kit. That's what they were saying that you're going to get for your $25, because they needed to have a product so they could take credit card payments. But we've had the credit card payment provider, TigerPay, shut down their payment gateway. So now they're saying to people that's not a problem, and we're working on a new payment provider. So they use NeoLife, which is a way that you can take crypto payments. We've also shut that down as well. Now they claim that they're going to sell packages, and their packages were starting from $10 up to $249. And they're selling packages for products, digital products that they haven't even got any proof of concept with yet. And that's what these companies do. They just keep moving the goalpost. And at the end of the day, they want people to sign up and pay that little bit of money, the $59 a month, so that the person that referred you into it gets that commission. And if the product never eventuates there, they don't care because they're still getting the commission. And then you're going to ring them up and go, I'm paying this $59 a month and it's not getting me anywhere. Then you're going to wake up. Well, it's a scam. You're paying $59 a month because your kind-hearted friend is taking a clip of your money along the way. So unverified income claims, if they were genuinely making those claims, they would be able to show you that stuff. Silence the critics.
Silencing critics. As seen in my own experience, Nelo Life and its promoters refuse to answer questions and instead remove anyone who challenges them.
Yeah, so if you come to my blog, it's on the homepage of my website, and you find this lady here, and you click on her name that's hyperlinked, it will take you away to her phone. And we're going to ring her up, and let's see if she answers. And she can answer me some questions about NeoLife, and we'll see what happens, eh? So let's see if I can find her here. There she is. And we're going to ring her up on, we'll just use audio. We don't do a video. Let's see if she answers. Janice, is it? I think it is. Be in the evening, won't it? Because you'll be in America. And they won't want to answer. Because they don't want to answer. Oh, Jelly Snack, didn't see you in there. Getting into a bit of a rant myself. So we're ringing up, is it Janice? Janice B. No, she doesn't want to answer. So now she'll be frantically trying to block me because she won't want to answer. So I'm ringing her again. But why won't you want to answer me? Why wouldn't you be able to prove to me that this is a genuine company? You know, because you can't. And if I look at everything else she's done, this lady, she's literally promoted anything to do with anything getting a commission if people sign up. She doesn't care about the company or the products behind it. It's just ridiculous, you know? All right, so it looks like she's not going to answer, but we'll ring her for a while because I know she'll be watching this because I sent the link to this video to her. So it's quite funny that she's not actually ringing up. I wonder why she doesn't want to talk to me. You think she might want to say, oh, no, you've got it all wrong, Mr. de Hek. This is a genuine company, and if people are interested in signing up and they have a few concerns, I would like to address those. Or do we hide and hide behind the phone and go, I hope he doesn't really know where I live? And if you have any information on that lovely lady, please do reach out to me. I'd love to know. We'll find her. We'll find you. Carry on,
Fraudulent investment and trading connections secure admin group and life elevated. Nelo Trade. Nelo Life has launched a fraudulent investment platform that uses unregulated Forex trading to deceive members. Speeder FX and Speeder Capital. These entities, promoted by Derek Alexander and Cameron Kirker, claim to offer trading opportunities but are tied to Zimbabwe's fraudulent schemes. Mugen Markets, a shell brokerage run by Ed Zimbabwe, used to launder stolen investor funds. This platform has been linked to past financial scams and is a known red flag.
So you know what you do is when you hear about a new opportunity out there, what you do is you go around and get all the bottom feeders of the world and you go, oh, you're that famous scammer. You've been promoting this one, that one. And you get them all together and you say, I've got a new opportunity. You know, there's actually like organizations out there that go headhunt these scammers and ask them to promote their scam and they pay them to do so. You know, and it is all part of the criminal cartel network. It's just like having your pimp on the streets. They're working these programs. They get given them, and they probably, I reckon they go to a convention of scams, and you go through and you walk around the convention and you've got people saying, oh, we're paying $80,000 if you promote this scam. This scam will enable people to create a credit card, and we're going to make claims that you can use your crypto with the credit card, and we're going to make claims that you're going to get a free car if you get up to level ZZAWA and all this sort of crap. And then these people must come out of the woodwork and they get together and they promote new scams. Honestly, that's why we've got our database and we've got 400 people in it and we're watching everybody. We've got people that have jumped, like one guy that comes to mind is Joseph Tran. Now, Joseph Tran was promoting Trade Technologies. That scam theoretically took $9 or $11 million off people. And then we've got within 48 hours, he's off promoting a new scam. So when this one fell over, he went straight into promoting another one called Bit, not big, but Bitfoot. And it was a pump and dump that was going to sell out in minutes, but 2 weeks later, they're still trying to sell it out. And then that was also going to be the next best thing since sliced bread. And, then they're off promoting other shit. So I go back and I find these guys that I saw 2 years ago promoting Hyperverse, and they're promoting their third, their fifth, their sixth Ponzi scheme and scam, all because of the commission they're hoping to get. It's just ridiculous. All right, so regulatory issues and red flags. So you would want to think that a company that you're promoting doesn't have any regulatory issues, wouldn't you?
TranzactCard's fake banking claims. The company falsely claimed partnerships with major banks, which were later debunked.
I just read your messages there. I didn't even listen to that. I was reading your messages. But Susie said, "Are you giving me a task, Admiral?" And I'm trying to think, what task did I give her? Did I tell you to go find out something? Did I? I must have said it. I've forgotten already. Sorry.
TranzactCard's fake banking claims. The company falsely claimed partnerships with major banks, which were later debunked.
Oh, well, don't worry about that. It's just don't let the truth get in the way of a good story, I always say. But if TranzactCard was trying to get a relationship with a bank and that failed, at least they were trying. Is that what we want to hear?
Securities fraud concerns.
Oh.
The unregistered trading opportunities offered through Nelo Life and its affiliates violate financial regulations and put investors at risk.
Look, this is crypto. We're on the state of the art of technology here. We're leading the way. The governments are the ball and chain. We don't need to be like we don't need to be regulated. Goodness me, what is that? What you want me to say?
False crypto and trading claims. The company's so-called passive income opportunities are tied to shell entities that exist purely to funnel money into Ponzi-style scams.
Oh, I can't help myself. I've got to bring up a video. So this is the video I uploaded today because, it is actually on my YouTube channel now. Oh, look, I'm live. How about that? But if you go into my video section, you'll see that I uploaded a video with Sharvis Anwar, and it's called Lies. Server room has filled with water. And he's claimed that he walked in there, waded up to his elbow, and saved the server.
Raise hand or two. Did you wish to?
Let's have a listen to this.
There was but still, we had to move the offices and do all the stuff. उसकी वजह से कुछ ऐसा substantial delay नहीं आया, but still, there was very, rough conditions in UAE that we faced.
And this is total bullshit because their servers are based in India. And I have to tell you this, I have to watch this part here, but I want to see if I've got it.
24 hours के लिए down थी. हमारे सारे servers basement में थे. So I went into water like this. And we took our servers क्योंकि हमारे सारे servers physical हैं.
So this guy's been interviewed by Bloomberg TV. He's claiming that his 9pay, which was now been rebranded to LiquidPay.com without the I, he was claiming that he waded into a server room and took their servers out and become the hero. Now, can you imagine any server company letting someone, unless he owns a server room, and why do server rooms, are they in basements normally? Everything about that story is just a total lie. So if you tell one lie, it's just multiple lies. He had to clean out the offices. I mean, it's such a laugh. So I just chucked that video back up this morning. It was already up. But this is just, if you go through here, this was actually another company that was claiming that you could do arbitrage trading. We turned their website inside out, found all the code. We could go to somebody and say, if you put $100 in here and you pick that exchange and you exchange it to that one, you're going to get $1. And we could show the calculations on the website before they even did the transactions. And then the members started going to Sharvis, showing him that they could get consistent results from the platform, even though they was only getting cents when they were doing trading. Then they took the website offline. We fully exposed these guys, but they just rebrand it, flip it into something else. Now this was the one I'm talking about. It's called Boomerang. And if you go to their website, these companies are actually literally rebranding this to version 2. So this is what it's all about, kids. Affiliate marketing 3. Now they've set this up as a DAO. They've been struck off for providing fraudulent information by the state of Wyoming, right? And then 3 months later, they re-register the same company, exactly the same name, no difference at all. And the state of Wyoming let them register as a DAO again. So you can go and search the state of Wyoming for affiliate marketing 3.3 and find 2 companies, one that's been struck off for fraudulent activity, and then there's another company that's now filing, hasn't done anything, and they got exactly the same name. So they do that to say they've got a company. And then you come down here and you can see they've got this BTC blockchain network, which is a game of Monopoly where no one can get their money out of it. But everyone in it is deliriously happy. And they've even bought like nodes where they can mine for stuff and all this sort of carrot. It's just ridiculous. And people are in it because they're like cult mindset. They just believe it. So then you go to LiquidPay. Now if you go to, I'm not going to get into this too much, but you go to LiquidPay, there's actually other companies called LiquidPay. So if I went to Google, I'm just going to, and I search for LiquidPay, I'm going to find a like-minded company that looks like them and does the same sort of stuff. And they've got an app in Google Play, and they also have an app called Liquid Group. So Liquid Group, so they pass off people's names. So that's the first thing. They've passed off, there's 2 companies called LiquidPay, and they've passed off their names and they've taken out the I, and they claim to do very similar activities. Then you go to Dodo, which is meant to be a Forex trading can't lose platform. And when they ripped off this website, they forgot to remove Dodo.com's contact details. So you went to this website, and on their contact details, they had the person's 1-800 number and their email address of another company. And the next day after we did the video on it, because we've got evidence of everything I'm saying, they updated the website to reflect that. It's just ridiculous. And also, they're passing off other people's names. So Dodo Pay is then we go to Capital 3. Now, Capital 3 is also Capital 3 DAO Limited. There's 2 companies called Capital 3 DAO. They look like 2 different companies. And if you do a search, and I kind of have to show you this because it's kind of like, I don't want you guys to think I'm just making this shit up. And I don't know how much evidence you need, but obviously now we've got a denial server attack happening here right now. We have to put up the splash screen because it's overloading our servers. We had like millions of requests to this website because they don't want this website online. This is what I do for a living. We fight these scammers head to head. So once my website's finished loading, we can click on download the apps. If you click on download the apps, I've actually managed to get their app in the Apple App Store because they haven't put it under liquidpay.com or LiquidPay company. They've caused it another name. When they, in the terms and conditions of their own website, the company that they had the app listed under was a different name. And then they spelt it different intentionally to hide the company behind this and behind that. And now they've updated it all. Now they've managed to get there. So any day now, if you go and download this LiquidPay app and you put money into it with your USDT, and then you can go shopping and use USDT money on your credit card, and that costs you about nearly 3% to do so. One day that card's not going to work because it's going to be removed from the App Store and you won't be able to update it. But my point is, if you go to the companies that you see here, you've got Dodo app, that's the scam. Doodoo is real. Capital 3, DAO, scam. Capital 3, DAO, real. Capital 3, real. So there's 2 companies out there with the same name who seem to be legitimate. I don't know who they are. Next one is they used to be called 9Pay. So the scam, 9pay.vc, was actually the original name until Bloomberg Business Week asked Visa if they had a connection with them. They said no, very much like TransactCard. And then the real company is over here called 9Pay VN. So, I've actually clicked this through. So it just gets ridiculous. And then the same with their network, their blockchain. Bitcoin Code is a scam. But then the real company is Bitcoin Code Real. So how can you have these companies out there passing off all these other real world brands? It's just ridiculous. So this is I don't know if this company's real either, but this is a company that's established in Vietnam called 9Pay. And then you've got This was the 9Pay that they had set up originally. And this is on archive.org, so that's why there's a few broken images. But I think you get the idea, is that these companies aren't real companies. All they want you to do is sign up and pay $1,000 for a card so somebody will get $100. I was watching a video yesterday, and that's exactly what they're after. They're telling people, if you get somebody who's stupid enough to sign up for one of these credit cards for $1,000, you will get $100 of it, and we'll pay it to you straight away. So here's the real deal company. And then you've got, so this is bitcoincode.technology. And over here, you've got the bitcoincode.io. And as far as I'm aware, this company that I'm looking at is probably a legitimate company providing a legitimate whatever. And then you've got the same colored logos and everything. And this company here, and if you go into, I think this Bitcoin COD 20, you can actually see that everyone's sitting in here saying our token is worth $149. And the token, there's no proof that this company actually has the money that the people have been putting into this. So all this has been scammed and no one can spend it. It's just ridiculous. I tell you, just absolutely. And this is what I get. They got false crypto and trading claims. And that's what I'm showing you. This is not our first rodeo. I don't need to go in here and do a big in-depth study. I wouldn't even take this company for real. The only reason I'm doing this video is because the lady that kicked me out of that WhatsApp group managed to get my WhatsApp account removed for 6 hours, and she's probably sitting there thinking, ha, 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 and she keeps on promoting multi-level marketing. I hate you for that reason. So that's why I'm doing this video. Final warning, avoid NeoLife and its fraudulent founders. Now, I've been going on a bit today. Has anything I've said made any common sense to you? Do you think you're cleverer than me? I left school at 19. No, I didn't. I left school at 14 years of age. I've got a reading and writing level of a 9-year-old. So if you don't want to believe somebody of my educational skills, I certainly understand it. But if you've got to invest in a scheme and you're going to believe it's true, and if you want to trust your mate, remember your mate is getting a commission from you when you sign up, and he's going to be your mate until you start asking those prudent questions. It's just ridiculous. So let's read the paragraphs and see what my final warning is.
Nelo Life is nothing more than a recycled scam designed to extract money from new recruits while enriching those at the top. If history tells us anything, this company will eventually collapse, leaving thousands of victims in financial ruin, just like TranzactCard and FinMore. If someone like Janice B. Minea, Nick Sorensen, Eric Allen, Larry Lane, or Caneret, or any other promoter tries to recruit you, ask yourself.
Right. Ask yourself these questions, guys. Why does a company need to keep changing its name? Hello, did you hear what I said? Why do companies need to keep changing their names? Why? IBM, Apple, Microsoft, Samsung, Philips, Pioneer. How many times have they changed their names? So why do these internet companies need to rechange their names? Because they get people shut them down. Governments do warnings about them. Why is recruitment the primary focus instead of actual product sales? If their products are so damn good, why are all these videos that they release selling that passive income opportunity instead of talking about how good the products are? And where are they made? They're made by other people and they slap their own logos on it. They're travel discounts. You just go to Big Travel, what's it called? Big Travel Pro, and you can get the same discounts this company's claiming they're offering. It's ridiculous. Why are legitimate questions silenced? Why can't I ask questions? Why can't I find out who the founder is? Why can't I find out who's behind it all? Why do people who are behind it all have criminal records? These are questions. These are the hallmarks of MLM Ponzi schemes, and NeoLife fits the bill perfectly. Stay away, warn others before they become the next victims of this ever-ending cycle of fraud. Oh, look, I hope my video helped. Skinny Body Care and Life is Good. Was it Skinny? Am I reading that right? Multi-level marketing is a good scam. Oh, look, I'm no good at reading comments, but I am going to read them because I said I'm dyslexic. I mean it.
All multi-level marketing is a scam. Got it.
Yeah, no, you've got that, mate.
Skinny Body Care and Live Good.
Yep, Skinny Body. Is that what they've got on there? Is it Live Good? Skinny Body Care. I don't even know what that Skinny Body Care is, actually. Look, I've gone to the wrong screen here. Alrighty, so hopefully that helps. Now, remember, go to my website if you do. If you haven't already subscribed, I'm going to make a box pop up and I'm going to give you a gift, a free giveaway. If you subscribe to the people watch me but don't subscribe, there we go. I've got a bell and everything. I will clean your computer screen right now. So you ready? Here it goes. I'm going to get Sadie. Sadie, do a good job this time. No, she does a good job. And if you do want to support me in what I do, you can buy me a cup of coffee. It really is appreciated. I do make my money from setting up these drop shipping websites and teach people how to use them. And my next video I'm going to do right now is actually showing people about that. And that's me today. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. And I'm here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. If you have any information about this company, please do reach out to me at dehek.com. Tell me all about it. And I will put it in my database. Now, my database is currently accessed by 6 different countries, 6 different law enforcement groups. And also, I have been privileged to go and network with other law enforcement. I was invited to go to the Global Financial Crimes Summit 2024. I got invited to go, and I had my tickets paid for me by the organizer because he wanted me there. And I was so grateful. I met 150 different delegates from around the world who fight cybercrime like I do. And I got some amazing contacts and leads. And the media was there as well, ABC News, and also news.com.au. They cover a lot of stories. So if you've got a good story or you have been scammed, do reach out to me. I'll put it in the database. And a lot of media has also got access to my data. All right. Thanks for watching. And thank you to everyone. Thanks, Jason, for being so open and telling us what you've been doing. And hopefully if you are going to invest in any other opportunity and you've got that credit card out there and you're about to buy your USDT, reach out to me and I'll save the day. I'm happy to look at anything like that, but I'm also not going to give you financial advice and tell you there's a good opportunity out there, because that's not what we're here for. We're here to make that wind blow in your face when we wave those red flags. Have a good day and we'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone in the chat room for the comments. Feel free to comment under this video after the live is finished, and we'll see you in the next video.